All right, we've entered Cades Cove. The Cades Cove Picnic Area is up here on the left. Not this exit, not this parking. It'll be up here on the left. We're going to stop in there, park the truck, get out, walk the picnic area. I'm not going to go all the way into Cades Cove today. All right, so here we come. Campground and picnic area. Here we go. If you're in the spring and summer and you want to have a family picnic up here, you better get here early, like earlier than we are now, and it is a little before 11. And yeah, because people will come and just stake it all out, kind of like I will do. Bear habitat. So here we go. Valid parking tag must be displayed. You can get a parking tag here if you don't have one, but you gotta have one. So we're gonna park right here at the beginning and then go for a walk. Okay, so here we go. Going up the road. River's over here to the right. Restrooms, male and female. Let's go check out the river. They have various picnic areas. It's nice and quiet here right now anyway. So if you decide you need to be closer to the restrooms, there's parking and picnic areas here. This is a place also where if you know need wheelchair accessibility. And there's picnic areas in the middle of the loop as well. So it's a one-way road, and we came in. Now we're gonna walk in the direction of the one-way road. So you can see there's little picnic areas on the inside of the loop. But I like to come up here at the beginning of the spring because typically we have our big family outing just before April to make sure that things up here as I remember them to be. These are, I think, new over the last couple of years. They used to be like cast iron. Now I don't remember ever seeing this either. This thing. Yeah, so all dogs have to be on leash in the national park. Hey, so I left my blue heeler at home because that dog hates being on a leash. So this is a trail that goes up, and it's a pleasant hike. It's not overly steep or anything, but it's not like handicap accessible. So let's look over here. Right. You can definitely have large groups, right? So you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 families in this area right here. It's beautiful. This is another one where you could be up there, and then over here on this side, you can have this one and you can have this one. And, you know, if you had really small children, you get, you know, like divide and conquer, right? And make sure you can keep your eye on them. So this is our typical picnic area here. And we'll grab 2 locations because we'll bring, I don't know, 30 people up here. So we'll park here. And we need to have a handicap spot as well. The restroom is just over there. Trash can is just right there. So we have this one here, this area. We have this one. Then we have this one over here. And we would typically like cook in this area, right? And then this is like the eating area, and this is where we would put, if we needed to, a tarp or whatever, right? We'd fly a tarp here. We could also fly a tarp here between these trees. But what's neat about this specific spot is there's a creek right here. And it's not the river, as you'll see. Let me get down here. Yeah. And there's frogs and salamanders and little fish and things like that in here. But, you know, if one of the smaller children, we don't have really any smaller children in the family anymore, but if one of the smaller children wanted to come play in the air quotes river, right, this is a heck of a lot safer, and you're a lot closer to, you know, the parents that are hopefully keeping an eye on what the heck's going on. All right, so let's continue walking around the picnic area. You'll also notice that there are no fire rings, right? So if you decide you want a campfire, then this is the campfire area, right? You're just gonna build one above the ground, campfire. I've seen people bring solo stoves and things like that, but it's not common. I've probably come up here every year for the last 30 years, and I maybe have seen that twice. Trash facts. You gotta know the facts. So when you open this thing, you bring your fingers in here and you push with your fingers and then lift. Because you can see it's locked in there. Right? Right. This is another good family type picnic area. They're closed for the season currently. Well, I would have taken you for a tour of the potty. Water fountains if you didn't bring your own. It's another good family location here. They have these big power boxes, but I don't think they actually have like power. Like if you needed to have electricity or something like that, I think you need to bring your own portable power battery. And if you want to know about that, you can look at one of my previous videos on the Anchor Solex battery. Some big chunks of wood. So check this out. These are curbs, but because this is concrete, this is just a curb so you don't drive up in here. But when they made it, they decided to try to make it look more natural and put marks in it like it's a log. All right, we're about back to the beginning of this location. And here we are, back at the truck. All right, that was the Cades Cove Picnic Area. And yeah, come on up if you can. It's beautiful up here. And I'll talk to you all soon. Until we talk again, be kind to one another. It's a crazy world. Bye.